What is up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm on my way right now to Richmond, Virginia. It is about a 2-hour drive from where I currently live. Richmond's somewhere that I've always enjoyed visiting, and every time I'm there it feels like home. A bunch of my friends live down here. It's just a super sick atmosphere. It's got a lot going on, a lot of good food, a lot of good places to hang out. So with that being said, I'm actually moving to Richmond in about a month from now. So I'm really stoked for that. It's gonna be an opportunity to grow. It's going to be a great way for me to dive into this next chapter of my life, just take things on head first. So I'm really excited to see what is in store there. But today we are going down here. We are going to go meet with my buddy Brian. Today is Brian's birthday, so we are going to go get some breakfast with him at one of my favorite spots in Richmond. Then after that, we're going to meet up with my friend Kat. We got a 4-mile trail run. It rained a little bit last night, so it might be kind of slick, but we're not really pushing any paces, so no worries. And then we are probably going to go check out a Thai restaurant tonight that I'm pretty stoked about. Thai food is just one of my favorite cuisines. Any kind of Southeast Asian food, I love it. So anytime anyone recommends Thai food, I am super down. Today should be rad. I'm gonna bring you guys along. We'll probably bop around on the bike a little bit, check out a couple stores, a couple coffee shops, because your boy gotta have the bean water. Just show you guys a little bit of what Richmond has to offer and what I'm gonna be doing this summer. So I'll catch you guys at breakfast. What up, dude? Everybody meet Brian.
How's it going?
It is Brian's 30th birthday. The dirty 30.
Oh man.
Old. Deteriorating. Just crippling. So we're gonna go ride bikes. Richmond is a very bike-friendly city. Everything is within a bike ride away, unless you're going completely to the other end of town, but that's not what we're doing. So we're gonna go out here, ride on over to North End Juice, maybe find a coffee shop as well, and I will see you guys in a second. Man, I appreciate you. Some espresso. High quality jet fuel right here.
Isn't it usually pink, the one that you get?
I feel like it's usually a little bit darker.
This Jason?
Yes.
Thank you.
Isaac?
There we go.
Oh, yeah. Ooh-wee. Overall rating,
10 out of 10. 11 out of 10.
every time.
12 out of 10.
You cannot have too many of these, I promise you. These burritos from North End Juice Co. are by far one of my favorite things in Richmond. Only $6 for an absolutely huge burrito. So good. There's like 4 eggs, peppers, cheese. I had avocado to mine. Super, super good. Great sustainable energy for the day. Everybody at North End Juice Co., Channing, the team, everyone there absolutely crushes it. They're also doing a reforestation project, LARAMA project, which I will link here for you guys to check out as well. Super rad company. 10 out of 10 recommend checking it out. Everybody say hi, Kat.
What's up?
Kat is a coach here at RVA Performance Training. She's also a certified nutrition coach. She knows a lot more than I know. So today we're gonna go for a little bit of a trail run, check out some local trails, get some food later on. Should be sweet.
No, we're right here. So if we go back down this way, if we go all the way here, that's like 2.5 out. And we keep going back, or we can stop here.
Whatever works. Let's do it. Alright guys, so we're about 4 miles into this run right now. It's absolutely beautiful outside. Kat and I are running and we've been having some great conversation. She has a goal this year to run outside every single day, no matter the weather, no matter what variables come her way. She's on day 89.
Today's 89, yep.
89, so cruising right along. What has been the hardest day that you've had so far to do?
I don't know if I can think of a specific one, but I know the days when it's really windy, really cold, pouring rain, it's just hard to want to go out. I also work a full-time job. I still train CrossFit full-time. And so sometimes it's an energy thing too. Like my day's packed. When am I gonna put it in? So those are the hardest, but as soon as I put my shoes on, I commit to going out, they almost turn into the best days because I'd made the hard choice. I made the consistently good choice, and then that pays off over time.
Kat's got it pretty figured out. Obviously, the dial here is turned up to just showing up first, and in turn, that consistency is going to develop time after time. And as long as she shows up each day, she accomplishes her goal. And while it might suck in the moment, the long-term rewards are absolutely great. Kat is also doing the endurance race this weekend at Mount Sutton. She is doing the full 50K. It is a big boy of a race. It is all single track running, so a lot of variables in there, and almost 4,000 feet of elevation gain. I told her about it about 2 weeks ago. She dropped everything, said, you know what, let's do it. So I'm hyped to see her complete that this weekend. Today, for me, will be the last run of the week, so I will be turning the volume down. Obviously, with her goal of running outside every day this year, she has to run all the days, even leading up to the race. So props to her. Absolutely. It is gonna be dope. If you had to pick one snack or one food to eat before or after any endurance event.
After, waffles, plenty of syrup, lots of butter. The traps.
The little traps, the syrupy little squares of deliciousness. All right guys, so we just finished up our run. It was awesome, super fun, really mellow. Did about 4.5 miles, nothing too crazy. Kept a really chill pace. Like I said, we're deloading this week just because of the race this weekend, so kind of letting the legs rest and heal up before Saturday's run. While we were on our run, we had a really awesome conversation. Kat is an absolute wealth of knowledge, so anytime we get to run together and have these conversations, I get stoked. But we talked on a really cool point today that I just want to kind of bring up for a minute, and that is sticking to a mission that you believe in. No matter what that mission is at the end of the day or what that looks like for you, inevitably there is always going to be some backdraft to that. There are going to be people that don't align with your values and people that don't believe in the same mission that you believe in. But no matter what variables come your way, whether that's losing friends, losing followers, losing Instagram likes, none of that matters. As long as you are true to yourself and the mission that you have set out, at the end of the day, the return on investment from those things is going to be far greater than any initial fall off that you may have. And in return, not only will you have deeper connections with those people, but you will find yourself surrounded by more and more like-minded individuals that want to see you succeed and also believe in that same mission. All right, so I told myself I wasn't gonna ride my bike much today, but here we are. We are out here on the beautiful Capitol Trail. The Cap Trail is a scenic 52-mile paved trail solely for pedestrians and bicycles that connects the capital of Richmond to Jamestown. It's absolutely epic, really good biking, super smooth surface. They've taken great care of it. You get to stop along the way and see parks and things like this. We're currently at Dory Park, only probably 10 miles outside of the city of Richmond, but it is beautiful. You feel like you're in a totally different area. That's one of the things that I love so much about Richmond, how much they emphasize getting outside as well as the bicycling culture. I'm gonna take you guys through some of the rest of the trail and show you the sights to be seen. There are all these cool little history boards along the way as you go throughout the entire Capitol Trail that tells you about the people that lived on this land and all the things that were going on during the time prior to development in between Jamestown and Richmond. Super cool little tidbits of information and history about the surrounding area. I love stuff like this. Come on, you can't tell me this isn't beautiful. Met a friend along the way. Miles in, and man, is this place sweet. Alright, so we are back at the truck now. I just got off the bike and that was so fun. I had no intention of riding very far today, ended up doing 30 miles of the Cap Trail. Had way too much fun, couldn't stop riding and went the distance, but met Nate along the way, super rad dude. That's something that I just love about cycling, is that the cycling community is always super open and respectful and everybody's looking out for each other. So that was a really rad experience. He had a lot of really cool knowledge about the Richmond cycling scene and we exchanged numbers and hopefully we'll get to ride again sometime in the future once I move down here. So now I'm going to go meet Kat for dinner at a place called YAYA'S in Short Pump. It is a really rad Thai restaurant, so we are going to go relax, have some good food, and just wind down from a full day of movement. Thank you guys again for watching the video, and I will catch you in the next one.